Everybody wants success. Everybody wants freedom, more money, a better life. But here's a question for you. What are you doing every single day to earn that life? You see, your income will never grow beyond your knowledge. Your success will never outgrow your skills. If you're not feeding your mind every day, you're starving your future. Let me tell you something. The most expensive thing in the world is ignorance, and the cheapest investment with the highest return is education. The question is, are you willing to make that investment in yourself? Are you ready to grow? Because if you're not learning daily, you're not standing still. You're falling behind. Listen carefully. Education isn't something you finish when you graduate. Education is a lifelong process. The day you stop learning is the day you stop growing. The world is moving at the speed of light. And if you're not learning something new every day, you're not just standing still, you're getting left behind. Think about this. If you read just 10 pages of a good book every day in 1 year, that's over 3,600 pages. That's 15 to 18 books. Do you realize how much that can change your mindset, your career, your life? Every successful person you admire, leaders, entrepreneurs, influencers, they all have one thing in common. They are students for life. They don't just educate themselves when it's convenient. They do it every single day because they know success is rented and the rent is due daily. The truth is, you can't afford not to learn. If you want a better job, more opportunities, more freedom, you must sharpen your mind daily. Why? Because your mind is your greatest asset, and like any asset, it appreciates only when you invest in it. So ask yourself, are you feeding your mind daily, or are you starving your potential? Now you might be thinking, if learning is so important, why don't most people do it? Let me tell you, there are two main reasons: excuses and distractions. First, excuses. People say, I don't have time. But let's get real. You had time to scroll Instagram for an hour, right? You had time to binge watch that TV series, right? The problem isn't time. The problem is priorities. You don't find time to learn. You make time to learn. Second, distractions. We live in a world where everything is fighting for your attention. Social media, notifications, endless entertainment. And here's the truth. If you don't control your time, someone else will. If you don't control your mind, someone else will program it for you. Most people don't educate themselves daily because it takes discipline. And discipline isn't easy, but neither is regret. So you have a choice. Pay the price of discipline today or pay the price of regret tomorrow. Which one will you choose? So what happens when you make daily education a part of your life? The benefits are huge, and they touch every area of your success. Let me break it down for you. Benefit number one, you become more valuable. The marketplace rewards value. The more you know, the more skills you have, the more valuable you become. And when your value goes up, so does your income, your opportunities, your influence. Benefit number two, confidence skyrockets. When you learn something new every day, you walk into meetings with confidence. You speak with authority because you know what you're talking about. And guess what? Confidence is magnetic. It attracts success. Benefit number three, better decisions, better life. Every single day, you make decisions that shape your future. And better decisions come from better knowledge. When you educate yourself daily, you're not guessing. You're growing. Benefit number four, you stay ahead of the crowd. Most people stop learning after school. That means if you keep learning daily, you're already in the top 5%. While others are scrolling through memes, you're sharpening your mind, and that's what puts you ahead. Here's the truth. Education compounds just like money. Read one page today, listen to a podcast tomorrow, and 6 months from now, you'll be unrecognizable. That's the power of daily learning. Now you might be saying, all right, I'm convinced, but how do I educate myself daily? Let me make it simple for you, because success is simple, but it's not easy. 1. Read every day. You don't need to read a whole book in a day. Just 10 pages, that's it. 10 pages a day equals 15 books a year. Imagine the advantage you'd have over everyone who doesn't even read one. 2. Listen. While you live stuck in traffic, doing the dishes, walking, turn that time into learning time. Podcasts and audiobooks are the perfect way to feed your mind while living your life. 3. Watch wisely. Instead of binge watching shows that add zero value, start watching videos that teach you something. Business, mindset, finance, communication. If you can watch Netflix for 2 hours, you can watch 20 minutes of growth content. 4. Take online courses. Invest in yourself. You spend money on clothes, coffee, and gadgets, but when was the last time you spent on your mind? Online courses are the fastest way to learn new skills that pay you back for life. 5. Write what you learn. Don't just consume, create. Write notes, share ideas, make content about what you learned. When you teach, you learn twice. Remember this, you don't need hours, you just need consistency. Even 15 minutes a day compounds into a lifetime of success. Small steps, big results. Now, let me tell you something straight from the heart. Your mind is like a parachute. It only works when it's open. And sadly, most people walk around with their parachute closed, wondering why they're stuck on the ground while others are flying high. If you're not willing to learn, nobody can help you. But if you are determined to learn, nobody on this planet can stop you. Every time you pick up a book, every time you listen to something positive, every time you invest in yourself, you are telling the world, I'm not settling for average. I'm going for greatness. You see, success is not a matter of luck. It's a matter of choice. And the choice to educate yourself daily is the difference between an ordinary life and an extraordinary one. Don't wait for motivation. Create it by learning. Don't wait for opportunities. Create them by growing. Because when you grow, everything around you grows. Your career, your income, your relationships, your confidence. So let me ask you, are you ready to open that parachute? Are you ready to feed your mind daily? Because the secret is simple. If you keep learning, you keep earning. If you stop learning, you start losing. Now it's decision time. You've got two choices. Keep doing what you've always done and keep getting what you've always gotten. Or make a commitment right here, right now to educate yourself every single day. I'm challenging you, starting today for the next 30 days, commit to growing your mind. Read at least 10 pages of a book. Listen to a podcast. Watch one video that teaches you something new. Take notes. Apply it. Share it. Because knowledge without action is wasted energy. But knowledge applied is power. Stop saying, I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow doesn't exist. The only day you own is today. And what you do today will decide where you stand tomorrow. Remember this. Small daily disciplines lead to giant leaps in success. You don't have to take a big step, just a consistent step every single day. Because if you keep learning, you keep earning. If you stop learning, you stop living. So what's it going to be? Are you ready to invest in you, the most valuable asset you'll ever own? If your answer is yes, then make this commitment right now. I will educate myself daily. I will grow. I will win. Because the truth is, when you choose to learn, you choose to lead, and leaders never stop learning.